are potentially here for FUT, but certainly an opportunity here for Eternal Fire to set the precedent.
It even surprised me the most. I was expecting Lotus to try to be driven by Eternal Fire, trying to play it, trying to maybe grid a bit, but in order to try to punish into FUT. Anyways, I didn't expect to be the main pick. Maybe trying to hold it as a decider. Anyways, we're heading into the map and the pistol round is just about to start. And take a look. Right now, Eternal Fire is taking their time. They're not trying to make a fast-paced round pistol as per usual.
Certainly stacked up here to make progress towards 8. Crosstally is actually going to catch a little bit, but no confirmation on the back of that. Just how heavily invested this is on the side of Eternal Fire. Dog to come through. We're prevented here, so further information denied. Sop actually they want to open up here. Spear will fall.
Go, go, go.
Favian heavily tagged up as well, really, but elsewhere, Eternal Fire taking the space on B. Echo's been shut down, though.
Neki trying to be greedy. He gets the first one. The second was coming too, but Sop is going to stop him fast. There is no chance for him, and now the rotation is moving into C side. Getting the plan should not be hard for them. But the biggest issue is, Mike, how can they manage to try to get this over?
Yeah, Favian has to massively over-deliver here towards spawn. 13 HP. It's unlikely he's going to get much done here. Yetishay is going to be the first on the chopping block, but does have reinforcements on the way.
Check down now, that's also the paranoia. The stun is coming. Crossing over Sop! The third one is coming for him. Abbas is called in. Short angle. The first one to Sop. Paranoia was hit. It's perfect paranoia just to avoid Abbas to trade, to try to get the next one. The paranoia was not hitting anyone. The first one is jumping. He gets the kill, but he's sold out. He's going to be the pistol run. This is going to be going for FUT, and it's not even any kind of pressure from Eternal Fire. They were playing just slowly. Waiting, Mike.
Yeah, I think sending out maybe a couple of probes here, not anticipating Spear falling certainly at the time that he did. Obviously preventing the information from Crosstally, but you can see here on the replay just how many bodies were in place to rotate away from the backside of B. Just as that safety net. Unfortunately, at that point, the numbers too thick. I mean, Audaz just gets overwhelmed. FUT do not mince their words at all on the retake here. Happy to stack up and play the numbers advantage. Stop already off to flying start here. 3K in the pistol. Well invested here for round 2 as well. It's a judge in hand for Sop and Bulldog for Social. Spectres to round that purchase out.
Smart move right now from FUT, just checking for any information. Trying to anticipate any move coming from Eternal Fire. They're gonna grab some orbs. Slow the pace. Oh, there was a slightly gap enough to get the kill.
I don't know if he did see him on that gap, actually. I thought it was just a blind spam.
Could be. I got surprised at all. And let's see.
I mean, it seemed very well timed, at least, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the timing was perfect. I thought that maybe he just seen something. Or he just too smart, maybe, Mike. Too smart. Holding shoes. Trying to get a good angle here. The stun is not hitting. Double swing, not enough. It was not fast enough. Shoes getting the double. Above and Neki are gonna get 2 kills, and maybe the plan could be done. He's trying to it. Audaz in a 1v3 situation. Sop, how smart, how sneaky. He's going behind him. Don't make any noise, Mike. He's so close. He's spotting with the judge, and he's getting the kill. He's gonna be a 2-0. Bisantic was, I must say, it's okay. It's a good one. You don't lost that many weapons.
Yeah, sure. Added bonus being they get the plant down here. Not going to impact the round 3 purchase an awful lot, but well cleaned up here by FUT to keep 3 alive and carry across some of this investment from round 2. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, from Crosstally's angle, you can see it. In the spam perfect, Echo just looking to maybe rely on some misdirection here, force a rotation, but FUT well equipped on the other side of the map as well. Judge still in hand. There's going to be pistols to round this out, so still riding through that investment from round 2. Audaz actually has a TP already. Elsewhere, not really much notable ult progress on the side of Eternal Fire, so nothing really to bolster this purchase here, other than the aggression here from Zeus.
Smart move, not gonna lie. We know that could be the weak point. He's pressing up and getting Echo. That kill could be the key in order to win this round. They're looking through the defense to get a PAB, a pistol, anti-echo, and bonus. Let's see if they manage to get that round. It won't be that easy. Right now, Eternal Fire trying to get some space after the plant.
Again, FUT going to be well equipped in terms of numbers here. They are stacked up once more. Got some util to invest. Eternal Fire just considering progressing into spawn, but a little bit of hesitation there, really.
Oh, Neki getting this one into shoes. Looking for some extra. He needs to get the reflex, so he's aiming to get some space. Spare ready to hand Now left with the first, the second, Spur swinging with a double. Woo! It was seeming that with the open kill, maybe FUT got a chance, but not enough, Mike.
Yeah, everything back through Waterfall here, ultimately being FUT's demise. And Spear and Ordaz on the cleanup. You see as well, if this confirmation comes through on Spawn a little earlier, but in that regard, actually credit to Eternal Fire for playing as passive as they did until contact comes through. Get a clean conversion here to deny the bonus for FUT.
But Mike, I have a question. If FUT didn't have enough weapons, and they were ready to make a fast retake or even float, why they took so long?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the util to invest here. There wasn't really a point of contact that FUT could pressure onto. I think from the other side of things, certainly Eternal Fire making the right moves, leaving enough of a presence back on site. Probably to prevent anybody from FUT getting a little bit slippery, find a cheeky kill ahead of that retake. Ordaz will catch a spot onto Sop, but no harm, no foul there. That's where Echo looking to potentially open up towards A-side, but Crostoli, he's tucked right now. ETJ will give away a jump spot. That does kind of imply it's a looser hold towards A. I think Eternal Fire have figured that out.
Pressing fast, getting into the side. The grenade just gonna be enough. Crostoli just holding, swinging, Alv and Spur getting the kills. The advantage, the numbers are coming. Eternal Fire is also just planting the spike. It's a matter of time, and check, FUT is coming, prepare for the retake. The slow is gonna try to look for Spur, holding the short angle, stun in a combo. The micro was not enough, because Shoes and Sop are gonna stop them. Spur is not facing Shoes with the ult. He's gonna hit an Echo. He's just holding. There is no way he can catch him. No! He swings anyway, but Shoes was ready for it.
Great play from Zeus here, Uli. Echo has to check onto this first tap. Beautiful play back through heaven. As even with, I believe, the spam coming through at the worst possible time, TP up onto the box is immediately shut down. Social looking to get a little cheeky with it, but Zeus and Sop just brute force their way back out in here. Like I said, Echo in a very tough situation. He has to hard check that first tap. That'll be FUT finding the third. And ult starting to come online now for Eternal Fire. They've got TP, Nightfall, and a Showstopper available for them. Still got a buy in hand as well. The other side, Sop. Again, classic, but likely to see the investment here for him. And look at this clearance out through C so fast. Eternal Fire have to pick up the pace, and they can't catch ETJ.
No, he can't. And also Sop is coming fast. He's running on the back. He's gonna put into the camera. No chance. The camera is being disconnected. Echo lost the track of what Sop is doing. He's swinging into him, but Echo is gonna get the kill. Now he's gonna try to get Shoes, but smart enough with the slow motion. He's gonna get completely off. The numbers are equal. All tied up. Let's see if they can get this space. Just looking for some information. The dog has located and they're stunning to
Nobody shot the dog!
There was no chance. Here's Borg and Shoes swinging for the third K. Crostoli cleaning Fabian and Shoes. He's gonna do it one more time. Your hips don't lie, Mike, because this is a 4K, 4K, 4K, 4K, K.
This is so perfectly set up by Crostoli. Nobody from Eternal Fire shooting the dog. It tees Zeus up for this clearance. So well played. The proactivity is just perfect from FUT. Elsewhere on the map, even by the time Sop gets over here, the ult's expired. It doesn't even become a factor. But Zeus just pixel perfect here on the way back to A site. Beautiful stuff between him and Crostoli.
It stinks, brother. It stinks, Mike. You don't want to get into the pit.
I mean, the pit is just to deny any further progress into spawn here. Slow things down a little bit. Spear on the aggression, though.
He gets the first, but Crostoli with the knob is gonna stop him out. Echo getting this kill, just holding 2v2. J2J picking fast. Only Echo alive. A sheriff into his hands. Bush. He was looking for that information. He locks up. Echo with the first into J2J. 5 HP. 2 bullets. That's enough. Red Bull Clutch coming now from Echo. He becomes the sheriff.
I mean, these are just rounds that are designed to make FUT sweat. You can see this scramble here. Again, initially, it's like, yeah, cool, we catch Ordaz, but elsewhere, Eternal Fire are so quick to pressure onto C. Almost a panic button from Yetijay. Like I said, the pit just to deny any further progress into spawn. And able to stick the landing here from Echo on the clutch. That's only number 2, Uli. That's what it takes to get around across the line right now.
My eyes are down.
FUT still in firm control of this one.
And the pacing is way faster. Albert and Fabian just getting fast kills into Sociable and Jetouye. The space is taken. The plant is going to be done in just a few. But let's see, because they're trying to cut the rotation. Echo holding for it. This is going to be hard for FUT. Should they save?
Wait, at this point, you can see Sop still looking to potentially get onto an angle. Zeus is fairly close by as well in Waterfall. I think they're still going for this.
She's looking for it, swinging. The first into Abba, the second one is coming on Fabian, but it's not enough. Spur just to stop him out. Sop, with his operator, he must save. He must.
Yeah, now at this point, if he's not the one to find that initial kill on the way back to site, no real point committing towards a 1v3 at this situation. And the rest of the finances a little shaky with these being so heavily contested so far in terms of the round score. I mean, Zeus passed halfway, but there's, Sop's the closest really to having any sort of investment available to offset the finances. That will be a chance here for Eternal Fire to at least, well, I say catch their breath. Echo's still going for this here, but gets shut down finally by Sop. But you can see the pacing here. Like I said, just to make FUT sweat early on in the round. You can see it's Ordaz and Fabian to open this one up. It's tough for Sociable.
I still surprised Mike. I have a lot of those questions. Because I was expecting maybe with the Fate trying to deny some information before making any execute, because with this composition, all the agility you have is limited. Instead, we're seeing them in a much more faster pace.
Yeah, they have to be. Ultimately, I think FUT are going to be in a position to really punish this composition. Hold that thought.
Spear! The Spear with a 1 on the 2! And it's Echo swinging to help him out. He's getting shoes out of the play. It's a 4v2 situation. Echo nailing this one into Jetouye and into the scout. It's Eternal Fire raining.
No way. Yeah, I was going to say Fabian does get shut down here. Sop swing back out, expecting the flank to come through, but won't be anticipating this angle from Echo this early on. Number 3 found, and the pace continues here for Eternal Fire. Operator will be retrieved. And Sop will have an ult now, but Rifle's backing out. This is just like a spear. Has to make the last second decision to switch out to the Rifle. Still gets the 2K. FUT to call a timeout here, probably just to catch their breath. I think now you've got a couple of indications, or certainly maybe a chance to really dig their heels in some of these rounds. Whether or not Eternal Fire are going to shy away from that, you're going to see actually the operator in the hands of Echo to lurk across towards C. I think it's probably going to pop onto Crostali once more. Maybe on the back of contact, but do FUT try and achieve anything with this heavy emphasis towards the C side of the map right now? You can see they're poised. There's not going to be a catch in mid-outside B, so looking for somebody to make some progress forwards here on the side of FUT.
I like the idea from FUT. They're just trying to hold B, they have a fast access where they can fight in to see if they're leaning into it. Worst scenario, they will be playing a retake into A side. And then Echo is getting an operator kill, and it's enough. 5v4 situation, the site is completely taken, the spike is going to be planted. And all the advantage is going to Eternal Fire.
Necky's going to get the ult off this as well, so a massive tool available here in the post plant for Eternal Fire. And unfortunately, FUT just don't have solid info across the rest of the map. They have to effectively fight their way back through heaven. And this is a tough egg to crack, Uli.
Yeah, it is. The ult is ready. They're deaf. They cannot hear anything. Echo with that first. Jetouye hitting 3K from Echo. Necky and Fabian just clear in. It's a new round coming to Eternal Fire. That right now, just get their answer for any question. How to stop FUT.
Yeah, reverting to a very, very passive hold here. Ultimately, 4 players on one side of the map, and then giving a kill away to Echo, who's solo in this lurk. Again, you can't really anticipate the operator being there, but credit to Crostali at the exact time this camera is taken out on C. The dot comes out and the confirmation is made that there is presence, at least past rubble. But there's no rotation to come through. That's the point at which you pinch onto the lurk or have at least somebody to come across and reinforce this A-side hold. Echo's still looking to do work on the operator here. It's still a buy in hand. But there's a couple of Guardians and a Judge here for Sociable.
Actually, last round, I can imagine that maybe their plan was playing retake on A with that Waylay ult. But
Yeah, it's a big
Waylay,
tool to root, yeah.
but it was the first one that got rid of it. Look at him, just holding, hold on. They're gonna get every single one. If they execute, they're completely done, Mike.
Yeah,
Look at this.
This could be a death sentence.
No way!
A social bot cleaning so easy.
It's Jet2J swinging for the last two, only Echo alive. This should be not hard for them. 3K for Jet2J, and we're gonna head into the half with a win for FUT on defense.
Yeah, saving grace here. FUT to find number 7. It's a beautiful crunch pulled off here in the final round, but we'll be going straight to an interview with Sok, recorded before today's match started.
Thank you so much for joining me, Sok. Now,
Holy. I mean, just imagine, you can get the best matches, the best teams, and the best tapas, all on the same day.
I mean, that's just a win.
That's a
on all
plan.
fronts, yeah?
It's a win-win situation. Yes, go for it. And as we are heading into the second half, let's see which is the plan attacking side for FUT. There's many doubts about it, but this Viper wall is going to help a lot. That's the Viper wall we were talking, that maybe at some time Eternal Fire was missing. Spare holding the short angle. Hold on! Echo is going to get the first one. This one was nuts. It's Echo with the second and the third one! Looking for the but he got out of ammo! No way! Jet2J swinging and getting necky. It's a 2v3, and now everything could depend on Spur.
Oh, yes, it's going to get caught here, though, yeah. Spear just catching the timing on the wall, dropping here. Crossly 70 HP. Now in a 1v3. Yeah, nothing to do here.
Nothing.
Ord has to catch him. Eternal Fire will find the pistol. I mean, Echo gets stunned here and still finds so much value from this position. It takes them eternity to trade onto this kill. Wow, yeah, absolutely insane, because he's isolated here. Like, again, the wall completely splits this approach for FUT, and he has to go huge here. First one, a freebie onto Sociable, but behind that, this is just insane. Catches the slide, catches Zeus as well. Beautiful stuff.
Echo is amazing. And he's one of the players. We were talking about the teams that had done a really good performance of coming from the Tier 2. Don't forget that Echo last year was reigning that Tier 2. He was one of the players who was, well, shining. The same as Sob, and we see him just coming into VCT EMEA to be one of among the best. Sob hitting the first one, just Fabian getting a fast refrag. Hold on! This Zico is in a 3v3 situation. Maybe there is still a chance, but Fabian says no chance against me. It's gonna be a 4K. Pretty easy for Fabian. And all tied up.
Initially FUT as if they might just win out in this brawl, but Fabian with a Bulldog able to clean things up. And good progress for him, at least halfway now towards an ultimate. Not going to have anything really on the cards for the third round of this second half.
Enemy remaining.
And crucial to see, really, once we get into these buy rounds, how Eternal Fire want to approach the defense. You're seeing here, I mean, FUT now looking as if they want to explore towards B, but Eternal Fire potentially with the read here. Look at the bodies on the X-ray, Yuli.
Yeah. Hold on. The dog is coming for fast info. Holding for it. Micro trying to catch anyone off guard. Fabian waiting for it. The flash was good. The paranoia was an instinct of survival. Just trying to get some space, but they have to fall back. They got completely rejected, but right now they have a lot of information of people around B.
Yeah, Jet2J did slip past Rubble, but not really a position he can do much from, as Eternal Fire have already got bodies back in position here on stairs. And firing squad to line up here. Spear to find 3.
3 for Spear. It was nothing for him. Neki just holding. He's going to try to get... Ooh, that slide, that Kachao coming from Sobo, getting Neki out of the play. 2v2. They should be winning this. They must be winning this. It was the anti-bonus round, and it seems it could be harder than expected. Just holding and swinging, trying to look for some information. above, waiting for it. They're gonna look for the plant echo. Holding, and Soppy's gonna get the kill, only out of alive. It's a 1v2 situation. Let's see if he still has a real chance. He's waiting for any pressure. He has a smoke, he has the TP. He could try to make that shadow step to maybe cross angles, but against two players, no way. He picks and looks for information. The slightly jump, smoking, denying, forcing them to swing. And Jet2J is gonna save the round. He's going to be finally in, and he's going to be going with the anti-bonus.
Well, you say Jet2J, I say Sop. The amount of work he gets done on 20 HP here is insane. Again, the final challenge to find number 3 on the round. Like I said, Eternal Fire do so well to get back into position to greet this, and FUT really struggling to trade up towards stairs here. Jet2J with the killing blow. Again, just avoids a bit of a disaster here for FUT. They do post their first in the second half. See, rifles back in hand. An operator here for Fabian. Hopefully an indicator of a slower round to follow.
Slower? In a darkies match?
I don't think you'll get many of them, but...
Don't lie to me.
Fabian not going forwards, at least early on, here in round 16. Look at FUT, they're just anticipating further aggression. They have to keep their head on a swivel here, Uli. Just in case Eternal Fire do pick up the pace once more.
They maybe get surprised, but Fabian holding that operator. They haven't spotted yet, but this wall is going to deny enough. Repositioning must be smart. And check this, Crustalli, yes, denying the camera, denying any information around C. They know that C is completely clear, at least that the information is not there.
They're reading as well, that's going to be the weaker side of the hold. Slowly making progress. Jet2J here to be the seed of doubt planted by FUT. I mean, he's got Spear and Fabian. Wow. I was going to say, he's got them kept in check for the time being, but a kill comes through.
Bubble dash from Jet2J. Sorry, just getting the space, but Echo Neki picking up. They're not going to spare.
Wow.
Okay. They're just fighting them in some flawless.
Well, not even fighting them. That wasn't even a fight. They just
not even a fight.
Absolutely swept here on approach to C.
Retake, weak side. What was that?
Fabian's kill here is just the perfect timing. It's the green light for FUT. They have to make progress elsewhere. We've got no real other tangibles to rely upon.
It's tech! Ball of tech!
It's simple stuff here for Eternal Fire. Again, that third player rotating across from mate, being Neki, I believe, in that round. Here to provide some support to Echo. And FUT now going to be struggling financially. A couple of investments, but it's not much to write home about at all. Now Eternal Fire have slowed things down. Much deeper hold on the map here on the defensive side.
Here.
Echo, though, he's still going to get an opportunity to relay this info. Camera dealt with. But again, it's very deep information, so it doesn't really require much of a rotation to come through for Eternal Fire. You're really looking for Sop or Sociable to do the heavy lifting here and finding an opener. Oh. Ooh. Echo's got to be careful on that angle.
He must be careful. You're looking for him. Fake TP. Looking for him, Sociable. Just trying to get something out of Echo. He's gonna peek! Oh, what a nice shot from
Echo, man. He's just challenging on some of these really awkward angles and still wins out.
Still some weapon advantage. Not only numbers. Everything's coming for Eternal Fire. They're peeking again. Neki getting this kill into Sop. Holding a 5v3. The second one is gonna be coming from him. Stan just holding for it, trying to look for 4K. It's not gonna change. Oh, no way! She's getting the double. He's holding with the bandit. He don't have any information, any clue where they're coming. The camera, maybe spot. He's looking for the kills. But Echo is gonna close it. It's gonna be finally a round to Eternal Fire, trying to break this.
Yeah, Zeus unfortunately can't get his hands on a weapon. Nothing to really make that any easier for him. And Eternal Fire will find the 9th round. Take the lead as well here on Lotus. Plenty of ults now. This is looking very, very comfortable for Eternal Fire. The buy will come back in. Obviously on the side of FUT, but here, Echo's just causing so many issues in this solo anchor position for FUT to really find something to act upon in these rounds, Uli.
Indeed, we'll have to figure out what is FUT planning, which are the questions they're having right now, how they're planning to try to solve every single problem that could be around them. And for it, there is no better way to try to help them. So let's hear FUT comes.
Yürüyelim A'ya. Bekle. Bir tık space
Bekle aşağı iniyorum road'dan bir saniye. Ölmeyin. Geldim.
Gel.
Bol açtım. Rubble önüne bir tane de pikliyor. Beraber.
Bir can. 20 can.
Rubble,
Bir can Rubble. Rubble 20 can. Vurdu. Hala Rubble.
Spike
Sola bakıyorum.
down A.
Bir can öldü.
Nice.
Görmedim kimseyi. Bol açacağım kontak yürüyorum gel. Kontak yürü ya. Ortada bir çek. Şuraya geç soluma bak.
Bekle.
Düştü bol.
Hobbit açık mı?
Sanmıyorum yok hayır. Bence side'ı bıraktı. Yürüyelim gel.
Kanka jiggle açacağım bekle.
Yürü bakayım.
Yürüdü. Adamların utilleri full.
Drop'a geçeceğim.
Tamam geç.
Kanka. Sen Heaven'a çıksana Efe. Heaven'a çık.
Yetmiş ile ulti.
Heaven'a çık kursun.
Geç evine.
30 seconds left.
Kur sen. Ulti bas sonra.
Spike planted.
50 vurdum diye.
Cross aldım direkt evine cross'um.
Stairs'e pikliyor su.
Alfangle Stairs'a da dikkat edin.
Bekleyeceğim ben Stairs'a.
Heaven'a bakıyorum full.
Tamam gelin hemen.
Hangi borun var? Anıl bogu mu? Dog at.
Main'le side soluna doğru basıyorum ya da side'a bas.
Timing pick'e dikkat et.
Arkanıza yürü.
Arıyorsa dikkat et.
Diyor Ivan'da.
Tam diğeri
Diğeri de
de
side'da.
uzaktan mole attı.
Tamam boru açacağım evine doğru. Verdim ben de ona kör.
Direkt oyna. Viper yer değiştirmiştir bak. Main'e gitmiş.
Anır.
Bir default hayır. İkinci default.
Nice oğlum.
Ağaç. Ultim var.
Ultin var.
Remaining.
Aldın mı?
Kaç. AP'yi söyle kaç lan kaç.
I don't think he's got it. There's not enough time here. It takes him so long to get in. The stall is perfect to run the clock down here. Fabian will fall to the spike. All tied up 9 apiece. So well done by FUT to convert this one. Again, Spear just goes insane at the start of this round. You see how he's able to deal so effectively with the front lines of FUT. There's Yetijay here in the clutch. Ordaz and Neki to fall, and Fabian, unfortunately, just misses the timing here. Has to dig him out of such a deep position on tree that the clock will decide it.
Many questions going into this round. FUT knowing they get that last round into great utility. Yes, slowing them, not letting them any profit from that fatal. It was great, but now they have to prove themselves one more time. Because there are many doubts on how they're going to approach it, how they're going to get the space. Because every single time they seem to be completely ridden by Eternal Fire.
Is Echo going to let this go? No, the cancel comes through. Sociable. It's a little bit of misdirection, and actually will be Echo's demise. The stun to prevent progress on the back here. Zeus actually going forwards. That's a bold play from him.
She's being too greedy today, and Fabian just jumping, trying to get some space. Is he gonna go through it? Yes, he seems to be turning into the pit, but there's no chance. It was stinky, and Jetu and Sopper gonna stop him. No chance for him. It's 4v2. Albert and Neki have to think about it. They have to either get the plan.
Sociable is the
no.
contingency here.
To start getting that one. Albert, he's not gonna make it. One more run for FUT.
Looking comfy here for FUT. 4 standing, double digits on the board. Again, this is with Zeus just kind of posturing up, probably to enable the pit to take full effect here on the site. But again, you can see he's just chomping at the bit to get ahead of the curve here. Beautiful shot from Fabian, though, just to shut him down. Yeah, timeout called here by Eternal Fire. This was a round that switched him across to the A side. Again, it's just so much to handle with Sociable breaking that initial hold and forcing him to come back and hard check this TP. Effectively eliminates formation denial. Speaking of, though, look at the setup here. FUT anticipating probably a little bit of aggression, but Are they equipped for it? Are they ready for Eternal Fire to take control of Rubble here?
Hold in, getting the first one into Fabian, and just having the numbers, the weapon advantage. It would be a rough moment. Smart move from Eternal Fire just to try to bring as much orb as they can. A Spear right now is 2 orbs afar of getting his ult, just by making 1 kill. And dying after will be enough. They're checking for information. They show themselves into A. And FUT must know that they should be around. The dog was just peeking, looking for information. Double dash from Shoes. He's gonna try to get the first one, and the second is coming with him. Alves is picking up, Crostali cleaning it. There is no chance for Eternal Fire this time. The numbers and also the weapon advantage was enough.
Another great setup here by Crostali. Zeus a little laboured on the first, but able to clean up the site. It's just Echo left now, Judge in hand. Well, he's even given an opportunity to do some damage. I mean, it's only really Crostali sitting below 1,000 credits right now, so the finance is very comfortable for FUT. All you want to do here is deny the in-zone flawless if possible. The other side, I mean, nobody's across the leap. Sure, one more towards the Seekers would be great, but not a necessary risk here by any means. And FUT will just exit the site. I mean, this is, you said, Spear, one away from a showstopper now. Neural Theft will be available for Echo. It's going to be a flawless round regardless for FUT. Eternal Fire here. I mean, a crucial round win to prevent 12, and again, you see what's left in the bank here. Yes, you could argue a couple of ultimates to potentially have impact, but not necessarily ones you want when you're up against a very comfortable economy of FUT. Operator in hand now for Sop as well. We saw him put that to work previously. Fabian on the other side going to be facing off against him. He's starting towards B with Spear, actually. Wouldn't surprise me to see them go very aggressive here. Fabian on the deep line. Oh, Zeus nails him!
He just jumped on board, but not enough. Spear is getting the double, and boom, shakalaka! The 40 is coming into Crostali. He get those 3 kills, but the question is, how, Mike? How?
The dog was so close to catching that stun as well. That is ridiculous from Spear. Alongside Fabian, who gets absolutely ripped off that angle. And now it's just Sociable and Yetijay left to try and recover round 21. But it is a full 2v4 here. Eternal Fire just going to plant themselves. Probably to burn off some of this time that's left in the round. Wardad's got to be careful though, he's semi-isolated. He's not going to be, he's not even being hard-checked. Yetijay's got him.
No way. He whiffed it. It seems to be pretty easy, but it was hard for him. Just Neki trying to buy some time with the Prowler. The paranoia is not gonna reach it. Oh no! He got into the Prowler! And Neki got the kill Sociable. Anyways, he's gonna get this. 24 HP, 1v2. The spike is being dropped. He's gonna be just catched by Spur. He's gonna close it with a 4K, but not emotional. I mean, it was
What
just
is it, Prowler
easy
or
kill.
the paranoia here? I'm not entirely sure there, but again, gifted. You see the dog, the last second check here just catches a glimpse, but able to deal with it at the last possible second. Spear, this is absolutely the heroics required to turn that back in their favor. It's tough for Ordaz. Again, he just gets his sideline broken by the second player. Ace, coaching booth able to laugh that one off a little bit. And now, a slow start to this round. Sop put to task now. Neki, no doubt on that pixel angle.
Not at all. Just waiting for it. Check on how they're approaching this round. It surprised me the most, Mike, that they're just looking for the information with the Rumba, but if you fix it, it's Neon just holding behind it. He was trying to bait into someone picking fast into him, maybe trying to bait out any kind of aggro move from Sop. But he's going up.
Especially being all of Echo's utility is committed towards C, so there's nothing that's going to be forcing Spear and Fabian to rotate early here. As I said that actually, Spear considering. Cam gets dealt with, but that in itself is a deterrent for FUT. With the way that Echo's been playing. There is a big gap though right now in the rotation for Eternal Fire. If FUT find a kill onto Echo here.
Oh no, he's
30
jumping.
seconds left.
He's gonna get the high ground, trying to look for something. Oh, that's low, he's not gonna hit it, and Shoes! He was Shoes. What's in it? Didn't see that. He was trying to hit it. I don't know. Echo getting the second one. It was pretty easy for him, but he shall not. 3K for Echo, looking for a fourth, but no chance. J2J waiting for it. Not tiny enough. He has to pick the spike into the... No!
It's on the
The
box.
spike is on the top!
Player standing.
There is no way he can recover it fast. The run is just going over. Eternal Fire. No way. It was just carrying the spike.
I mean, Echo again. You can stun him, you can flash him, you can do whatever. He still finds so much value. FUT unable to break this solo anchor again in the form of Echo. Look at the amount of pressure he's under. Zeus on the dash in, the flash connects as well. Gets this kill, falls back, able to reposition as well.
What's he done?
Just ridiculous from Echo. And as, again, then the spikes...
Fun. But just by seeing how they're placed before the run, we could be expecting maybe split into B.
I mean, yeah, it's open right now. It's only going to be Ordaz to hold on to that.
Okay, fake TP.
Look at the progress outside C, though, Uli. Eternal Fire ready to pinch onto this.
Hold on, there's maybe a chance. Shoes is already on side. Getting the first one out of, double dashing fast, getting all the space into Link. They have to.
They can slow it down now
Yeah?
with Ordaz being removed. Again, it's key utility to be offline here for Eternal Fire.
All the information coming to this lattice.
Zeus gets ult off this as well.
Yeah? And now he's holding top with this bundle. Could have a good chance. Shoes just holding the ult. He's gonna just drop it to buy some space. Link is completely clear. Now swinging up. Skiko trying to look for the first one. He get it. The second and the third are coming, but Shoes with a 3K could be enough.
Oh my God!
Shoes just hitting this. You want to slide into my bullet, and there is no chance against Shoes. When he wants to do it, he just dance, and he's doing it 4K, 4K, 4K, 4K, K. What the hell I seen, Mike?
I can't believe they're able to pull this off. Zeus with the open onto that solo player on the B side, as I said. Again, the ult gets posted. It's only space on the back of that. They still have to win these gunfights. And you can see a sigh of relief here. That one's certainly stacked against them. And that's how they find number 12, Uli.
Yeah, that was the question you made. They just replied to you. They were ready for it. The splitting to be worked. And now the pressure is coming from Fabian. They know a lot in J2J holding. He expects the second one best pair. He's gonna get the kill anyway. Now, Viper is done. They have to recover all the information. They have to deny that race at any price. And look at it. They're conceding every single piece of space that they were taking into A.
Yeah, have to pivot away from that now, deal with the threat elsewhere. Still Echo, some utility to play behind on B. He's got 4 members of FUT here on the other side.
Cage triggered.
Short angle, the stun. It's gonna hit on him, but Shoes is gonna clear it.
Finally cleared with Util,
Yeah.
yeah.
He was hard, but this first time that the agility is working against him. And now, all that advantage, it could be enough to try to close this first map. But don't forget, Mike, this is Eternal Fire map. It could be half of them just waiting. Neki is trying to catch some information. The plan is not being done yet.
30
They're
seconds
desperate
left.
for somebody from Eternal Fire to go aggressive here. FUT waiting this one out. So just put another 10 seconds to a smoke.
Oh, yeah.
Look how close Spear is.
He's looking for it. Crostali just holding. On the side of the wall. The grenade is not gonna hit him. Shoots with the first to Neki. 40 seconds. They have to plant the Spear. He's not gonna allow it. He's gonna try to... Oh! Oh, that is killing through the smoke, getting sociable. 2v3. The hell is coming. Trying to get a second chance for Sop. Holding the smoke, he's swinging. The
He's TP out.
He's TP out. He's on main. On the other smoke, he's swinging. 1, 2, 3. Y lo puso 4K, 4K, 4K, 4K, K. What a play from Adolf! What
How has he gotten away with that? The TP into the backlines. This 8 HP, Uli. 8. This
brilliant.
is ridiculous. I mean, it's tied to perfection for the smoke to drop as well. That is one of the most ridiculous rounds I've
One
seen.
enemy remaining.
I'll have to ask my producers to get the sign of, don't do this at Ranked. Don't do this at home. Please don't.
That
I'm gonna
is
try to imitate.
absolute madness
Wow.
from Ordaz.
Wow. And just sending some kisses, Mike.
I can't believe it. That's how you get overtime.
The first question was, how you get a 12? They prove it. And this is how you get the overtime. They have the answer for everything, Mike.
Toxin screen down.
I don't know what else we can see now in Lotus. Yetije going to have plenty of company here. Outside B does have support, but does actually find the first one. Fabian will fall. And Spear gets dealt with as well.
What the hell I'm saying? Every single trade was coming late and Neki got the last. 1v1.
Ordaz
Omen.
again.
Oh no. It's over again. It's an Omen against Omen. Who's going to be the most smart here, Mike?
Slight HP advantage here for Sociable, but not much to really separate them. Ordaz will retrieve the spike, and actually a misread here from Sociable. Gonna lean towards A. Just conscious maybe he slept up through heaven, but Ordaz now just waiting this one out. Got quite a while until the second smoke becomes available. But he does have plenty of options here.
30 seconds left.
Sociable hasn't hard cleared through B.
And look at all that. He's already on B side. Just looking for the space. He's gonna take this smoke to get the plant. Any fake step could just bait to any bad movement. Albert holding at the other side of his own smoke. He's confident, cleaning every single space. He knows no one on top side. Sociable, many taps. He don't have a clue looking for it! And Albert is gonna clear it one more time. It's the same.
Back to back for Ordaz, man. Just insane. Really coming alive here in the later stages of Lotus. After Initiate, it looked like FUT were just winning every single duel. They got 3 kills in quick succession, but there's pinch on to B. Neki finding a beautiful 2-piece. But it's just not enough. Ordaz able to best Sociable here in the clutch. We'll find number 13. Take the lead here in the first round of overtime.
And going into this overtime, take a look. Attack side and Sop is bringing a glass cannon operator. He's gonna keep the same plan. What worked through the last rounds. What worked through the last timeout they had and the plan they have been given. Let's see if it's enough to try to get into the second overtime.
Toxin screen down.
Or the Eternal Fire is closing this.
There's nobody challenging here towards A. It's a very passive hold. Back towards side, but do have some util here. Actually donated from Echo. You can see he's only got the camera.
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need anything.
I mean, like I said, he's acted as enough of a deterrent for FUT and their inability to deal with him, even when stunned up, when flashed up. So now he can just rely on the camera. But again, if they see this util, they're going to think it's only Echo behind this, potentially.
I will be scared if it's Echo there, not gonna lie. The flash is prepared, it's splitting into B, getting the space, and Sociable with the kill on Neki. They should be able to get the plant now. Deeping, holding, the plant is coming, and everything's getting ready for retake, but Sop, caught the first one! Spear has an answer, this refrag is coming. Maybe a bit late, but fast enough. How about swinging shoots, getting the kill? All the advantage, all the numbers after FUT, just with the second one and only Spear alive. Can he do it? In a 1v4? He's gonna be a clutch? No, no way! Yetije, stop him and bring us into the second overtime, Mike.
FUT able to whittle their way through this, find number 13. Like I said, there's a real intention here for Eternal Fire to almost spur them on to challenge Echo once more with its util. Sociable spam being the one to open things up, and Sop actually catching somebody in transition is key to FUT's success. Zeus continuing to look sharp here. That's 30 on the board for him.
Let's go.
Huge performance here on map 1 of this series. We're back. Level playing field here. Eternal Fire back on the attack now. Oh, wow. Echo totally mistimes the cage there.
Yeah.
Punished for it.
Another space is being taken. Sop will try to make some magic. The paranoia is coming, denying all the spaces. Spear is getting the first. Get to Jay Neki. In between the refrags, all the advantage is being denied. It's a 3v3. The plant is not over and sociable. Oh, he got caught. They know he's on the smoke. He's trying to catch him off guard. Spears holding. Second one is coming, looking for Shoes. Sociable ready to pick. And the double pick is perfect. It's Shoes just getting the kill. The second one for Sop Above. He's the only alive. Is he gonna make it? It's a novel time. The same hero. I cannot believe it. And Shoes, never. It's gonna be a new run coming for FUT. A new chance for them to win.
Heads up play from Sociable just to buy as much time as possible inside this smoke. There's a real risk of him going down once that Seize connects. Not able to fish him out. Waits for the reinforcements to arrive. And FUT able to find a round win here. Again, yeah, Echo just totally misses the timing here. You can see the surprise in his face. Great paranoia sent through. Yetijay teed up for one, but I think at that point, what he catches in terms of information here really sets FUT up on the reapproach to C. Look at this start for Eternal Fire. Echo on the Cypher with an operator, a camera towards C, 4 starting at B for Eternal Fire. This just could be wide open for the taking here for FUT.
Glass cannon operator on Cypher. On Cypher.
And he's playing forwards as well. Look at his position.
And yeah, I mean, he's committing. All the pressure is going out. So through mid, Fabian is gonna. Oh, J2J! He's gonna get both Fabian and Neki out. Spear with a rifle, but Costali is gonna reply with a double. Only Echo life, and he's not gonna survive.
I mean, a massive gamble to take here in overtime. Just looking to be as weird as possible will make FUT to really have at your disposal. I think coming to Ascent here, with what we saw on Lotus, in terms of tempo, in terms of aggression, I'm leaning towards Eternal Fire's composition here to be the one to really set the tone.
Let's see if they able to set the tone. We will be checking every single round. Now, we're starting into the attacking side from Eternal Fire, looking out for some information around main B. They didn't spot anything but the wire, enough to know that right now holding into the side should be J2J with all his kit prepared for it. Look at the mid pressure they're trying to apply it into full defense.
Yeah, they are ready to collapse here. They actually will commit to this. So eyes towards top mid, still being held from arches. Yeah, Echo does get spotted. That will be the green light to head towards Yetijay. He's going to have his hands full here, but good for the first at least. Very quickly traded out though. Issue being now, Echo's been removed, so they don't have that late round piece. They have to commit towards this, and Crostally connecting onto Ordaz, further thinning out the numbers, but Fabian, this is being read. Sop's holding this.
Sop is so smart, just holding for the... Oh! Not even smart, not enough. Maybe because Fabian surprise him and Neki get the kill. Crostally trying to stop Fabian to get into the side. They have to get that space and try to defuse 6 HP. He's gonna cross over, and Crostally is not gonna forgive him. It's gonna be the pistol wrong heading for FUT.
Yeah, heads up proactivity here from FUT. Like I said, removing Echo so early on allows them to really pressure onto this site hold, but on the other side there, Fabian obviously reading the situation very well. And they slip through to spawn. And FUT able to land a couple of crucial, call them lucky, but crucial kills nonetheless in terms of whittling away at Eternal Fire. And luckily, well, at least laughing that one off. FUT on the board first here. Crostally straight onto an Odin, actually. Going to be well invested here for round 2. Only the upgrade for Fabian on the other side.
Oh. Crostally with an Alvin in the second round. He's going to be greedy. Let's see. He wants to get some profit. Holding. All the pressure is coming through the attack. It's going through the mid. Oh, Fabian with the bandit is going to get sub off guard. Sociable holding. He's going for the weapon. Take care. But Spears getting shots also. It's going to be a 4v3 situation. Maybe they can echo. This Fabian getting another one into Sociable, peeking into nowhere. Cross Tally and Jetuye. Now, with a Tobin and a Spectre, they will have to face this 2v4 situation.
Well, FUT going to get ahead of this, though. There's an Odin here. We'll actually catch on the drone. And yeah, Eternal Fire here running immediately the other direction, or at least considering the fake there, seeing Fabian. Yetche's going to hear this now. Crosstally might just be able to catch a spam kill, though.
Hold on. He's going to look for it. He's in the cave and rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. It's Jetuye also getting killing to Neki. The Recon is good. He has to hide from it. No one is going to break it. Too many information. Looking through the wall, trying to sneaky get into someone. He's going to look for a big and Fabian with the bandits. He's going to get the kill. Jetuye with not enough. Not enough to stop Eternal Fire of getting this on Mova Thrifty.
Fabian, the only upgrade here, finds the opener. I mean, it's so bold for FUT to really, like I said, start brawling out in this situation. That's your discipline check early on. Should be a call to attention for
No, man.
Yeah, you can see the frustration here between Bambino and Vlad. Getting an absolute fumble from FUT here. Maybe a little overzealous. Really, you can't take anything away from Fabian's ability to open up here with the bandit. Even at that point, it's Crosstally getting caught in terms of that recoil recovery that allows Fabian to find another kill.
Not gonna lie, I was scared. At the moment I see Spirit smoking and dashing, trying to get the weapon. He was only looking to the Guardian. That's mine. Then I will think about it. And he get the kill into Spirit. I don't even know how he get that kill into shoes. That's nonsense.
I think as well, it's like for Eternal Fire, they have to push all in at that point. They find the one crucial win condition early on, which is the opener from Fabian. They don't want to allow FUT to really recover in that previous round at all, just smothering them in pressure. FUT, unfortunately here, round 3, gambled the wrong way. It's only going to be Echo on the other side of this. You see as well, Yetche at least still spotting towards spawn, but Eternal Fire have walked out on B.
The decision making on Eternal Fire was clear. The drone and everything just to
30 seconds left.
check that no one was playing around B. They didn't get into the stack. Echo playing alone. He's going to hear everything. He knows about the rotation. He knows they're going through mid. He's going to try to maybe get some kills here. Swinging. He's going to see the first one. Real discipline doesn't exist, but he's going to get 1 and 2. The third one is touchable. He's going to look for the bundle. Smart move. It's a 3v4. But being honest,
yeah,
there is no time.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do the exits look like here? Because Yetche and Sop a million miles away from this. He's going to look to try and police Eternal Fire into at least giving up to the spike, but a couple of kills would be fantastic for FUT in terms of ult progress if it's possible, but well, there's the first potentially. Yeah, Yetche will get Fabian. Stun good onto Neki. Oh, that'll move another one as well, so at least some damage done on the way out. It's only Ordaz and Spear to survive. Again, it's not going to be a huge cushion on the back of that from Eternal Fire, but secondary objective achieved here for FUT. We'll have the Neural Theft Crosstally one away from Hunter's Fury. Neki actually already online on the other side of things. Elsewhere, unlikely to see. And the other, oh, actually, Fabian didn't even catch Fabian. Look at the progress he's made. 4 kills already. Just missing 1 more to be able to invest here. And similar scenes here for Eternal Fire. Heavy lean towards B here on the barrier drop. And Echo disconnected. Looking to control the space towards top mid. Well, mid in general, actually.
We can see on every single Eternal Fire move how much they have studied this match. So getting the first shoes with the second, they want to press into Market, but Market is being held by shoes. Flash was perfect. This is swinging. The first is coming out. That is getting the refract. But it's only Neki alive. Not enough. All tied up. We're going with this 2-2 into the scoreboard.
Really well handled by FUT. Again, Echo maybe needs to play his timing a little better towards top mid already a couple of rounds now. that's going to enable FUT to really address some of these early rounds a little more comfortably. Maybe even send an extra player Echo's way. Unless Eternal Fire do just want to continue to hit sites. You see, obviously, with Lotus, the comp discussion is slightly different, but you really see this game plan around. As soon as contact comes through, they want to capitalize elsewhere. Oh, it could be a ball out here. Sop traded immediately.
He's with a flash charge with a double. He's necking with the Stinger getting this kill. And maybe have a chance. Oh, Albert getting also into sociable. Now 2v2, and he has also the Hunter's Fury. Just deeping fast to get the plan. Neki has to
just
make
missed the timing.
Play. The timing is perfect for Jet2J. Crystallism with the rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Getting the first one. Neki has to be smart. He's coming with another stuff. Getting the kill. 1v1 has the Hunter's Fury. Could be enough. Getting a spot. Shooting through. The wall is not gonna rebuild him enough. 2 Shockers, Hunter's Fury, and everything is held to try to win this clutch in a 1v1. Neki only had to be smart. The Shocker into the reference. Just trying to bait him out. He has to help, but there is no chance. Neki with the Red Bull clutch.
Issue being that goes any longer, Neki would have had the recon back as well. Plays this so well. Misses the crucial timing, but able to at least survive long enough here. Zeus, it looked like he was maybe going to be able to get a third here in this situation, but the spray just eluding him. On the other side as well, Sociable committing onto that angle to try and do some chip damage. Really is the first domino to fall here for FUT. Eternal Fire able to convert here on a lesser purchase. Get themselves right back into this one. Ults are plenty for them as well. Just missing 3 in total between Spear and Echo towards a full house for them. The buy is still there for FUT though. They've got ults to play with also.
Look at what the Terrify has gotten from the last 5 rounds. They've been in 3 occasions making some pressure into main B with this drone, clearing, and forcing them down. Conditioning them to set this wire closer in order to be spotted and moving all the plan through FUT into having much more reactive, maybe defensive into the mid.
Yeah, it's that similar sort of approach to really make FUT sweat. This camera is going to be difficult to find the value with the emphasis coming through tiles here. Until Fire Zeus.
No way.
I mean, should be dead to rights in this situation. He's not spammed out initially. Able to avoid the dart as well.
Oh no, he's dashing, Spear's looking, he's getting the kill, and also is coming in slow motion dancing. There is no chance, Jet2J. Got killed, and Fabian, and also the Hunter's Fury with a FUT getting into Crostally. It's gonna be enough. All sociable at 5 HP. Sub with an operator is gonna be a 2v4. Hard to succeed. Let's see. He's cutting the rotation. Fabian, smart enough. And Sub, right now, is completely sold out mine.
Yeah, tough position to really dig himself out of. We'll find one onto Echo, but it's Fabian to find a third. Between him and Neki, this counter Hunter's Fury pays off massively in terms of opening up mid for them. Again, FUT, I mean, it's Zeus here. He's call it unlucky not to find the skill here, but Spear, bold in approach. See Crostally desperately trying to provide some support, but totally incapable of stabilizing there in that situation on the side of FUT. You know, it'll just be pistols to follow here in round 7 for them. Got Zeus and Sop with ultimates, but again, going to be tricky unless they can really snowball off an opener. And Echo now, actually, operator in hand for him. Still towards top mid. You see FUT now will add an extra body towards this mid hold.
If you want to press our mid, we will be every single one here. But one. And that one is going to be a Jet2J is trying to make the play into A, at least to have some information in both sides. Eternal Fire, buying time. They have not rushed right now. They can just chill down. They know there is an economy advantage, and they should just try to take some advantage of it. Echo holding middle. And take a look, they're backing up. They're looking into B side, and all the rotations, all the move from Eternal Fire seems to be conditioning to ending into this A side where only Jet2J stands.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a cam to spot, but semi-committed on Gen. It's going to be really difficult for him to find Much, if anything. Especially with Fabian's roping this up now. We'll get the first, but can't get that rifle.
No way. He will try. The Smokey was even helping. But finally, they got the kill anyway. Sop has ult. Maybe this ult could be enough. He wants to be overcharged. Let's see if they want to try to even try this retake. Maybe he will just commit into the spike. Spear holding the top, preparing the molding shoes. Shoot ults, maybe a chance. And they're coming. The ult is going through Sop. He's trying to buy some space. Shoots with the first one. Brrr. Looking for the kill. Looking for the second one. Brrr. Sop is getting the kill, but Spear and Neko are gonna clear it out this round. One more time coming to Eternal Fire with the numbers and the weapon advantage, Mike.
Yeah, up to 5 now. Eternal Fire finally feel like they have the formula, slowing things down early on, waiting for FUT to try and at least find an opener in mid here. And no confirmation on the back of just how many bodies were in position, but the cleanup is beautiful from Eternal Fire here. Echo doing work with the operator from main. Not much the FUT could do in that position. You see, obviously, Sop back himself in this situation in terms of the investment, but...
And if we think about it, we'll see the FUT adaptation maybe coming into this round. But what really intrigues me is what is Eternal Fire detecting? What is Eternal Fire trying to do to don't get overcome? But any change that FUT is coming. Let's figure it out. Let's hear Eternal Fire comes.
Anıl ben abi ne mi diyeyim?
Evet.
Olur.
Onların arkasında kalıyor da ya.
Beklesene.
Anıl kol atıyorum abi beni yürür.
Arada pikleyeyim.
Antik alayım mı?
Short.
Paranoya atsana bize.
Beklesene. Pik
Paranoya-
yapıyor adam.
paranoya
Vuruyor.
atıyorum.
Pik yapıyor.
Attım.
Paranoya at oyna. Oyna şunu oyna.
Buton main önü. Bir buton artist.
İşaretleyeceğim. İşaretledim. İşaretledim da Cypher dörke.
Hemen dörke.
Reveal attım ona.
Dikin anasını.
Haydi
Haydi
atlar.
atlamış olabilir. Trap var.
Yok
Nerede?
hemen pikliyor.
Hemen.
Piklemeye geliyor Evan.
Hemen asma gördüm.
Oğlum kapan ananı sikerim.
Heaven oynuyor. Oynuyor. Heaven oynuyor 4-2. 2-3.
Anladı.
Ay ananı sikim. Kapı kapanmıyor. Pozisyon alamadım ya.
Intim.
There was chaos.
Yeah, very chaotic. You can even hear the frustration here.
Yeah.
And a couple of members of Eternal Fire getting shut down ahead of the curve. Initially, it looked like they're maybe going to catch them off guard. Fabian being caught early here, but Sociable just completely blindsided. And the follow-up looked decent initially, but FUT able to just line up everything they need here on the retake.
good retake.
Yetijay to find 3. And yeah, Bambino's right. Perfectly timed here, ahead of the spike. Barely breaking a sweat on the way back in.
And one more time, the pacing is going up for Eternal Fire. After timeout, they seems to be faster than they used to be in the initial plan they had. Everything has a modification, and Sop looking to read some information. He's gonna try to bait out Sociable around this mid, the drone, to secure the information. After his operator has been denied, and look to Sop, he's gonna press for everything! He swings, looking for the kill, but it's not enough.
I love this from Sop, though. It's unfortunate he doesn't get the kill, but at least here he's shown very deep presence.
Yeah.
What? Echo still wins that.
He got the kill, but Shush is gonna hit the 3K into the middle. He's now looking for one more. The wall is coming, the slow is not hitting into Yetijay. He's gonna stop it. And there is only Spear alive, and he's only 16 HP. There is no chance he can manage to survive and win this in a 1v4 situation, Mike.
No, Yetijay just gonna nail the headshot here. Sop, man, like I said, he's unfortunate not to catch this kill, but you can see the read of the situation is perfect. He gets right up close outside B main here. Echo winning that is wild, but Zeus then comes alive from short, absolutely dismantling Eternal Fire's mid-round. Obviously looking towards both Fabian and Spear as those late pieces in wine to really split through the A site, but we'll force a timeout here from Eternal Fire.
Surprising. They're trying to adapt faster. They didn't like what is happening after the last timeout.
This is a chance now to tie things up. Again, you think back to some of these lesser purchases in Eternal Fire, still approaching with just a ferocious pace. It's caught FUT off guard a few times.
Drone looking for some information on mid. This time, they were prepared. Last time, I was thinking, why the hell? Why the hell is Shoes breaking it? Why is Shoes the one who is on the worst spot to break the drone and be completely sold out? This time, they were prepared to maybe help a bit Sop, that he's not completely denied. Oh, double dashing, breaking the space. It's enough to scare Sop and get him out.
Yeah, it's just to bail Echo out as well. He's tucked in that corner. Somebody has to break the sight lines. But again, credit to Sop. He doesn't hang too deep on that angle. Will burn up some crucial utility in a lesser buy like this.
Yeah.
Certainly from the perspective of Fabian and Spear.
Double fault.
I didn't even catch Ordaz getting tagged down to 21 as well, actually, yeah.
Look at this move. Sociable is going to be looking for information into main. They want to make any kind of aggro to mid. Look, there is the drone coming. Echo smart.
Does it clear him?
Hiding.
Yeah, it does.
He did not. He located. And he shoots just getting Echo. Sop with the double. There is no chance. Last bullet. Enough to get the third. And he's sliding, but he has no bullet. He was just baiting. He's smiling. Trying to bait all that into Sociable, who is getting the kill. All tied up.
Great collapse here from FUT. Sop landing every single shot he needed to. Again, it's a crucial catch on Echo. Just with the drone, allows Zeus to be the one to really be the catalyst here in terms of spurring Eternal Fire on, forcing them into this B site hold. You see Sociable as well, the respect being shown, throwing extra body here, even versus a lesser purchase. Because FUT know it's going to be 3, potentially 4, pressuring onto Sop with the operator. But still delivering here. Actually almost catching up to Yetijay now.
Meet aggro by FUT? It seems so. They're gonna try to do Darkest Peak, but this time with a Neon, not a Jet. A lot of information coming through this operator on Sop. They're holding for him. Top side, he has to back up, but the kill is done. Shortcut, buying some time. He's looking for a second one. Who's swinging? Double swing through the smoke. Smart move from Sop, just getting out of here.
Sop
he has to kick the numbers.
Sop is playing so well right now in terms of his just audacious plays into the map, really catching Eternal Fire off guard.
Breaking the space, trying. Oh, Sop is gonna hit the second one into Fabian. Now Abba has to close the door at any price. He got detected. They're trying to shoot through, and Sop with the third. The flash is coming, and Sop que la puso 4K, 4K, 4K, 4K, K. Instant flawless. He's FUT dominating right now.
FUT just really starting to elevate. They will take the lead here. Won't be a full buy available for Eternal Fire, but he is running rampant with this operator. And like I said, it's the audacity, the liberties he's taking some of these rounds. Going back to the one where he's trying to get ahead of that rotation to B, and here just walking all the way out through mid. Eternal Fire here, rifles, sure, but it's not the rifles you want to see for around 12. Fabian and Neki do have ults available here for the final round.
Oh, no way. The read is coming. Oh, Fabian picking with the Bulldog. He's stuck with the brrr. Look at the second one into Spur. He got killed by the Hunter's 40, and a 3v3 could be a chance to maybe Eternal Fire tied it up. Recon is gonna spot at any price. Crystalli was too slow to break it. And now Sociable just trying pray luck. Holding up in a 3v3, looking through the wall. Tempting. Trying to get it out. Abad, no! He got flashed and he was stopping. Now, from the shadows, he's moving into wine. Trying to hold there. Echo.
Look at Echo though,
Sneaky,
yeah.
sneaky. Not making any noise. Getting into the backbone. The wife was there, but Echo finally gets Sociable. He's a 3v2. There is a chance Eternal Fire could be winning this. Crystalli holding. 1, 2, no! Nowhere for him. Neki and Echo are gonna close it. All tied up. Going into the hull.
Slight overstep here from FUT, and they lose out on crucial numbers. Eternal Fire able to tie things up 6 apiece. Again with a lesser purchase, Uli. Really, really applying further pressure to FUT, but all tied up is, it feels like a miracle for FUT to build back into this. During the halftime, we'll be going to an interview with Neki, recorded before this game started.
Thank you so much for joining me, Neki. Now, I feel like we've not had much of a chance to speak to you recently, so how would you say Stage 2 is going for you individually?
We started good.
What are you doing? What are you doing if not?
If you're not coming to Barcelona to play, you have to come to watch it. Just buy your tickets, get ready, and come to enjoy the best show, Mike.
Hopefully. Got a show here. Start of the second half here, I believe we'll be going to a FUT listening here for the pistol.
Garden Smoke'u atacağım.
Peekledim buraya.
Attım Garden Smoke'u.
Peekledim buraya.
Hazır reveal. Attım.
Nice on. Prosun kanka.
Reveal.
Voley atacağım buraya.
At. Girelim gel.
Canım var.
Oyna. Evan'a smoke attım. Main'de adam olur.
Kapıyı kapat. Anderson olur.
B açıldı.
Ayna bakacağım. Evan'a pick alın birlikte.
Ya 3 B açıldı. Artı tek galiba. Yürüyorum midden.
Beyler bir canım var. Ben arkaya gideceğim.
Ben de
bir HP'yim.
Spike planted.
Bakıyorum. Beyler flash'im var site'de.
Benim de Cene borum var. Cene borum
Dört
var.
geldi Cypher.
Gel kırın gelin.
Kır direkt oyna. Heaven adamlar.
Attım boru kör.
Körüm.
Cen.
Çıkıyoruz.
Zıplıyordum.
80 Phoenix 70 Neon. Neon bir can. Cypher'a da 30 vurdu.
Evan Pacific'te atladı.
Neon bir can.
Sağında smoke'ta Soner.
20 neon.
Neon bir can.
20 neon.
Bir can.
Enemy remaining.
Allah
8 vurdum Ömür adama.
Kaç?
68. 2 can.
I mean, Yetche, man, slipping through here. Again, he doesn't get much done, but it's enough of a real backline pressure to force Eternal Fire forward. And there's no comfort on the approach back in here. All huddled to come back through the doorway. Crucial timing for the information from the camera as well. Beautiful stuff here from FUT in the pistol, really.
Beautiful stuff. And water. It was so close. What's
I
surprising
mean, you see
the
that
most-
right click connect as
Yeah.
well at the end. You think maybe there's a chance to still at
Maybe.
least reset in between the 1v1.
Cage
And
triggered.
Mike, not gonna lie, here in the comms, what surprised me the most, it was Audaz playing a 1v2. And everyone was just saying that, it's Jen, they're coming, he's there. It was a lot of pressure on him. They never let him think, maybe. And he still do it. I mean, he's used to it.
Yeah, he's definitely
And he's really good.
used to the pressure. Getting curious to see, though, how far Eternal Fire go with this. It's a paranoia setup, but there is a fourth player in the form of Echo. I think FUT smells something. Well invested here for round two, so no real reason for FUT to go overly aggressive early on.
Wow.
This goes here.
Take a look at what they're doing right now. Echo is just trying to spot fast to mid. He was jumping. He don't
Well,
see anything.
they've got the confirmation now that somebody's close at least.
The confirmation is
Sop
there.
does find Neki.
Paranoia coming. Take care with this aggro. Bonfur is coming, but Crosstally.
So well handled.
One enemy.
Bulldog has bite
Wow.
and bark to get them.
Wow.
Insom flawless. One more round. The anti-echo is going to FUT. Stepping up.
And the diligence really paying off for FUT. Just this moving of the trip, again, prevents Eternal Fire from being the ones to really go on the aggression here on the back of contact. They have to deal with it. Again, then there's a notification somebody's playing close, at least in B main. Very well handled to prevent any sort of mistake here in the anti-eco.
Flawless.
Two Guardians, two Bulldogs, and a scope available here for FUT to follow up. A slide out here. Crosstally going to open this up immediately onto Fabian. He's doubled down.
Wow.
Spear's down.
He's just piecing down, and Crosstally is getting the second, the spear. It's a 4v3 just pushing down. Jetuje finally getting Neki. That advantage, the numbers are coming through FUT. And now they're going to try to get this off. Check down on Aldath. He's trying to reach some information through it, but it's going to be really hard.
I mean, FUT can freeze here. They've got so much time to play with now, Elite.
There is no need to make any pressure.
Yeah.
And you know what, it's coming.
What has an Echo? Well, it looked as if they might just regroup. Echo just with a glance back into mid. Ordas still with a paranoia. That could be pivotal to get something done here late on into the round. Again, Echo's a million miles away from this. They're hedging their bets, Elite.
It should be the run. If they get this one with this bonus, it's one more time the method. The way to the victory. After pistols and the anti-echo getting the bonus. Jetuje getting into Bath. And one more time, more close to end it
30 seconds left.
with a B-A-B. Yeah, you hear it. B-A-B. Pistols, anti-echo, and bonus are going through FUT.
Sop to clean this one up again. The Paranoia almost sent out in desperation just to try and find something, but quick turn of pace here. Crossley to find two openers. It's just absolutely godsend for FUT. You get the conversion, you get the rifles in hand. It's just Sheriffs on the other side for Eternal Fire. This could be double digits already here in the second half, Elite. We feel like a bit of a death sentence for Eternal Fire. Again, there's going to be a huge cushion behind this with how clean it's been in the openers.
And what surprises the most is we're used to be seeing Eternal Fire during the eco rounds to have a plan, to have something exploring, and his identity is pretty aggro. This time, they're relying into a defensive setup around mid, and you don't have any weapon advantage.
Stacked into pizza here, just relying on Fabian and Spear to really...
Okay, look at this. They're looking for a lot of information on main A.
But again, it's not really going to help them too much. But I mean, FUT could just brute force their way into B here. They've actually invested an extra player in the form of Echo over on this side of the map.
So you have all the information on main, and you're just sending everyone into A. And now you have a ward here that you can, well, if you break it, they know they only have to commit. And they seem to be ready for it. The drone is coming. Both duelists trying to get this off. Spear! With the whoa! The second one coming. The third is not, because George is gonna stop him down. No, it's a 4v3 situation. Slowing down the run FUT. Smart enough. They went to get the plant and tried to keep this weapon advantage, even if the numbers are not with them, Mike.
Yeah, Crossley's recon could be huge here. I'm not sure of the timing on it, but they have to prevent pressure coming back through. Zeus will find the first. He's got another one.
The second is for him. It's a 3K for shoes. Now 3v2. Curveball already. Touchable. A contact. Crossley swinging. And there is no chance the weapon advantage is going to be enough to recover against the numbers.
I mean, Spear getting two here, but they just can't get out of the doorway quick enough. Kept in check by the smoke, and it's a fourth round found for FUT. I mean, Sop and Yetajay they have absolutely no say in the matter. The bait out here from Spawn, the back of the Paranoia just doesn't get the ball rolling. FUT able to maintain here a clean record in the second half. Operator in hand now for Fabian. Could that be the turning point for Eternal Fire?
Let's see if it is. Let's see if Eternal Fire has some real plan. Something to commit. Shoes with the running back, just getting the space. The molly perfect to deny the smoke, and Shoes is getting the kill into Neki. How about even getting the kill now? It's all the advantage, all the numbers, and without smokes, no chances for Eternal Fire right now with only Echo alive. The Broly should be saving this bundle.
Yeah, they get absolutely swept here. On the back of run it back to open up the site. Zeus does so well to find the opener here. Echo actually pinged out. He's going to get spammed a little bit, down to 38. He still wants to do some damage here, but it's looking like another round where FUT will survive with 4. Can really bolster that cushion even further and find round number 11. Just a matter of time here. Echo will find a consolation, though. Does he get caught in mid? Yeah, Yetajay's there. Straight onto the angle.
That is
Eternal Fire heart broke here.
And the bad news is that maybe they relied to this round to maybe Spear having a kill, and after dying, with having a plan for the 8th round. Now they have no ults, not that many economy, and they will probably have to force or something.
Oh yeah, they definitely have to force it, for sure. I mean, I'm seeing Guardians already. We'll see how the buy will settle, but Eternal Fire certainly up against it now. Do we see a big overhaul in terms of the approach here on the defense for them? Been fairly passive, but I mean, they've been dictated to. They haven't got the benefit of really Hunter's Fury available. Sop and Yetajay not too far behind. This feels like it could be the beginning of the end for Eternal Fire, though. Ordaz has got to be very careful to play his life here if FUT decide to get aggressive in towards B main. You got to walk out in mid, though. 2 players from Eternal Fire, Fabian and Spear.
Grid him off. He has no way to TP back. He's committing to an artist pick, trying to get any kind of advantage, any numbers. It's gonna be rough. Take a look on Sop, just getting the space. Smart enough. With the outlaw, he allocated the first one. And now it has even to shadow step to get avoiding it, and a second shadow step to get into the stairs in order to at least get some side control.
They're desperate to find this over here. Sop found it, but Spear straight onto the trade. Fabian's still unnoted yet. Crossley's been looking this way and will be punished. That's the spike noted as well, Willie. And Yetajay just got to jump into the smoke.
Eternal Fire have proved that if they are giving too much space, the FUT is going to be hard for them on the defense. And it seems they will be facing them over
30 seconds left.
with the numbers and everything going through. Eternal Fire is sociable, coming with a paranoia. Echo holding and Fabian with the 3K is going to be enough to hit this round and bring it one more time to Eternal Fire.
Finally, Eternal Fire go forwards here, take some space away from FUT. Again, whilst they're huddled into B main. I mean, it's a freebie to Spear to trade onto this GC as well. Yeah, TJ just desperate to mitigate the ping from the recon, but first round posted here after a bit of a drought for Eternal Fire. Now got the benefit of some of these ultimates aligning for them to potentially piece together a bit of a comeback.
Here.
Holding the mid, double swing, Spear. And Fabian holding it. Smart play, knowing that they have Fabian ult, but not enough. The plan should be around it. The plan should be around this ult. And now Spear. Oh!
He gets tagged as well.
A leg shot, meanwhile he was dashing back, man.
You've got to be careful not to get spammed out here. Echo, though, meanwhile, from short, comes alive.
Where is everyone?
Let's say we'll get the information on the back of that, though. Neural Theft is invested. Now, Spear, Neki, and Ordaz have to make a decision. And Neki's going to be pressured onto here.
We call Sop swinging. Look in the first one. The second one. 3K for him. Dominating with the ult. This overcharge is going to be enough
Spike
to
planted.
sign this round. Only about alive. 1v3. In a normal situation, OBD, that's impossible. But this is the same guy who back-to-back did it on Lotus. And he's going to try to play with his mind. I did this on Lotus and work, and now you're gonna buy it. And he's just holding on main. The paranoia is gonna reveal him. The wall is just afraid of him.
Yeah, just
and
too much.
He's gonna be detected. No way, Mike. There is no way he can do it.
No way for him to break back in here. Another tag from the cam as well. Still gonna bait out, but FUT have run down the clock. There's nothing left for Ordaz to do but face the music. Sop will find it, and FUT will hit number 12, Willie.
Enough. Now they need only one more round to qualify into player. 5 opportunities, and look at this. Look at the move. Look at how smart he was playing with this ult, just trying to avoid them to have any chance to double to him. Sop has proven in his first year as a rookie to be not only someone differential, also a smart player, taking the best decision making and not afraid of backing down and give some space when they have the numbers.
Absolutely. Incredibly talented individual. You're already up to 26 kills. FUT on the brink here of closing out the second map as well. And Spear, Blade Storm, ult's going to get ripped by Echo, but it's not going to amount to much in terms of value here. It's just kind of forced FUT away. Potentially playing Spear in.
Oh! I don't know what's going on. Spear is bringing the scissors. He's giving haircuts. Getting both of them out. Swinging into everything. Fabian with one. Neki with the second one. But J2J and Sop can try to get it. It's J2J alone now. And both defenders at 2-way long of each other. There is no way. There may be a chance. J2J can try to take a 1v1 into any of them. And he plans to end on B.
He's going to be able to at least get close to B main here, but you can see Echo's still in a position to catch him in transition to site. And he has to give away his position as well. Does actually turn his back, so he's been allowed safe passage. He will get this plant down as well, Oli.
He can try even to get the run. He got time enough to hide. Holding into the back. Although they still have the paranoia. Let's see. They have to wait and play together. It's a 2v1 situation, Yatuye. Aiming for a clutch. He's been decisive in this map, and he can try to win. The one way is gonna go deep. Now the smoke denies him, but the camera is placed perfectly to spot every single move. Both coming to him, looking through the smoke. The start of the field, he's looking for the pick. The Jet2J got the first one, but Olaf with the riffrack, he's gonna save this one.
Yeah, Jet2J just huddled into backside here. And the smoke created a little pocket, but he can't really work from that. Just waits for the initial tap on the defuse, but Spear, there's a moment here where you think he's gonna miss out on a massive opportunity, but then the trades from Eternal Fire aggressing back out from Market. Absolutely beautiful, just to trim the fat. Eternal Fire will live to fight another round at least. Neki and Fabian with ults to invest, still a buy available for FUT though. Again, you look at this, it's only really Zeus that's struggling behind this, below 1,000 credits.
Don't miss me too.
Double dodge and Fabian backing down the Hunter 3 with a whoa! In a slow motion. They don't let them even escape. The plan, the micro, works to get one kill. Sop is done. The final boss is over. Maybe now they steal a chance in a 5v4 situation.
And Neki going to re-drone back through B main here. I don't think he will catch players slipping into tiles, so again, a bit of a gap in terms of info here for Eternal Fire, but they haven't rotated. Look at this crossfire towards Market as well. They're ready for a mid-crunch, and Neki's still shouldering this angle. Will be spotted, tagged, but not much to write home about. They're desperate to pressure onto him.
Oh, they're swinging into him. Fabian with the double, the choose with the trade. Spear perfect swinging. Trying to avoid him to get the space. It's sociable. Managing to get a way to escape. He has from the shadows. He has also the spike.
Yeah, but
look
20
at
HP. 20 HP, Uli. He's going to get caught here for sure by Echo. The headshot will land. Eternal Fire will convert another one.
Two have saved. Can they make 5 and bring us to another overtime?
Wow. I mean, with the way this is going, we're actually going to be the ones to call a timeout. It's a crucial round because, like I said, it was only really one player struggling financially behind that previous purchase. Benefit being they got some ultimates to play with here, Uli. Most notably Zeus and Crostally. And the investments come through from Eternal Fire and what we've seen so far this week as well. Eternal Fire, still 3 rounds to find for them. They're in the right place here. Could be an absolute bloodbath towards A main.
Oh no. Take with aggro! Sliding shoots with the double and sub getting into Echo. The numbers are for FUT. This 4v2 situation could be enough. And Nova playing with the judge. Getting the space spotted. He's holding into this prison, trying to break over and look for the kill into the spike. The Recon is going to spot now. He's got broken instantly. The Paranoia just denying the pick. He's going for it, and Sop is dying until Neki. He's going for the information with the drone. However, he's going to be broken into the space. No! Last bullet! It's Neki jumping for it. Crostally, get him the kill! Aldous with the double! 1v1, and Jet2J is going to do it! GG! The squad is coming for FUT! FUT arrive with more roles to play around, and that become the difference. They are through to playoff without needing the Sunday safety net mic.
I mean, absolutely